Did you cue the intro up for me?
I did cue an intro up for you.
Oh, very good. Well done. Well, let's hit play on the intro then.
You men who long for love, you mustn't all despair. There's a secret
I feel like I should be doing this.
to capture the hearts of the fair. You may not have the looks, you may not have the dash, but you'll win yourself a girl if you've only got a mustache, a mustache, a mustache. If you've only got a mustache. You may be common folk without a hint of pride, but you needn't be a king to make any maiden a bride. You may not have the name, you may not have the cash, but you'll make that girl your own if you've only got a mustache, a mustache, a mustache. If you've only got a mustache. You may be big and fat, or uglier than sin.
I've got a bit of the Andy Reid going on, I reckon.
Well, here is my advice for how to make a splash. You can have your pick of gals if you've only got a mustache, a mustache, a mustache. If you've only got a mustache, a mustache, a mustache, a mustache, big mustache, my mustache, your mustache. Say the word mustache, a mustache, a mustache. Now we both have said mustache, a mustache, a mustache. If you've only got a mustache.
Well done.
I wouldn't stay on. God damn it. Oh, well.
Kenley. That about sums it up. Oh, I don't need to shave tomorrow. Man, I think I had a bit of the Andy
That's a
Reid
good
going
song.
on with that moustache.
It's a great song. I got that from the A Million Ways to Die in the West.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Seth MacFarlane.
Yes, I haven't seen that.
No, it's really good. It's a good movie. Oh, yeah, mate, look, life has to be, you get a laugh sometimes, you know.
That actually hurt. Yeah, anyway, that was a bit of carpet I had on my lip.
It is a bit of carpet. I was thinking, like, what the hell do I use for a mow? I didn't have a chance to go and get any after work today. So I went to the garage about half an hour ago, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, we've got a box with Halloween stuff, because Halloween was yesterday here.
Yes.
So I was going through all that, and I looked to the side, because what I had the carpet for is I used to rest my speakers, because I have wood floorboards. I put the speakers on carpet.
Yes.
Because it's a better sound. Mm-hmm. So I've got these little square bits of carpet. So I just thought I'd cut them into a moustache.
Very nice.
Have you ever had one? Because we also have November here now.
We do have Movember, and it is incidentally today the 1st of November. Or
Yes.
2nd. Or if I missed the...
Ooh, I have no idea.
I should know the date.
The very important date coming up at the end of this month.
1st of November.
First.
It is the 1st of November. And yes, Movember for some people. We did do the moustache thing partly in honour of Gardner Minshew.
Yes.
The stash.
Just a bit of a tribute. He's, mate, like, as far as fantasy goes, he's been great for owners. He's been great for the owners of wide receivers, and especially DJ Chark.
Oh, DJ Shark, do. Wow.
So, just a bit of a tribute. It won't be long before he has to hand the pigskin over back to Nick Foles, more than likely. So, we just thought, you know, Movember, we thought we'd just tie it all together with Minshew. And
Very, very nice.
I just thought, mate, that song's good. I was trying to remember all the words. So, I walked around the park last night with a dog. I don't know. I must have done like 10 laps, just keep playing the song.
Really?
Yeah, because the song only goes for like a minute and a half.
Yes.
So I reckon I probably got like 3 times every time, 3 plays every time I went round the park.
Yes.
Still couldn't get the words.
Yeah.
I couldn't get it because I'm not listening to the words. I'm trying to sing them, but I'm enjoying the song too much.
Yes, that's right.
So, and at the end of this, we have another little moustache song at the end of at the pod today when we put it out.
Yes, we will. We will.
Okay.
Now, drinks of the pod.
Drinks of the pod.
Show me.
I have absolutely. You read it. Are you still on your health kick?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to get back on my
You're
health
gonna get
kick.
back on it?
Struman's organic beer.
Organic beer.
Yeah, the Struman's organic beer. We'll put that on the thing.
Yep. And
Yep, like that.
Here's mine.
And you can bang it on the table for
Bang
me.
on the table. Get the bottle opener out.
And this is the Willie Smith's Bone Dry Apple Cider. You've had that before, haven't you? The Willie Smith's?
Oh, don't tell me I've had it before.
Yeah, I think you have.
It didn't look... No, it didn't look... No. I know what you're getting it confused with. The other Black Label one that I had about a month ago.
Oh, really?
I can't think of the name of it. I actually looked at it tonight because I did enjoy it. I thought maybe I'll buy another one just to have after this one because last week I felt like another drink.
A brewski?
Yeah, no.
Yep. Okay,
So-
cheers.
Cheers.
And cheers, Ganley, and someone else has joined us.
Thanks. Oh, that's not good.
It's not.
No.
Well, it's good thing you got your G&T.
Oh,
Yeah.
G&T.
G&T.
Back to the old days. So there could be some slurring at the end of this pod.
Perhaps a little bit more G than T.
Oh, no, it's a 50-50.
Oh, 50. Still 50-50.
Mate, this is... Mate, I should have checked the sugar content before I bought it, but that is...
Low?
That is dry.
Oh, I don't like dry cider.
No. It doesn't...
Oh, excuse me.
It doesn't...
I can't edit that. Well, I can edit it from the audio one. Excuse me.
I'll drink it.
Yeah.
Hold on. How much? 1.9, 7.2 alcohol. That's the problem. It's only 7.2.
Only 7.2, he says.
Please. Oh, my God. You know, I'm just going to start bringing those little bottles you can buy. I'm going to just start drinking straight out of those, I think.
Oh, man, you're a shocker. Today, G, the San Francisco 49ers.
I've only seen the highlights. I haven't seen the...
On the
whole
back
game.
of a career day from Jimmy G.
What was it?
Who would look good sporting
300 something, 4 TDs.
Yep, he should grow a stash.
And none of them went to my boy. Oh, well, one went to Tevin Coleman, but he got a touchdown and it was called back.
Oh, did he really? And I tell you, Kyler Murray, a
believe
sweet 88-yard touchdown to Andy Isabella. Ooh,
He almost got caught too.
Oh, he did. I know. I was
saw
thinking
the
when I was watching it, I think, ooh, he's not moving very fast.
He's not that quick, actually.
No. He was kind of lucky to get
Isn't
all the
that
way.
the whole deal with him?
I thought so.
Well, he doesn't look that quick.
No.
Someone
but it was
was
a
that-
lovely strike from... I almost said Jacoby Brissett. Lovely strike from
Jimmy G.
Kyler Murray.
Oh, sorry, Colin Murray.
Not Jimmy
team.
G. Wrong team. But the Niners go to 8-0.
I don't know if I can drink that.
Oh, really?
Nah.
Just leave it. Just
sorry,
go your G.
Sorry, Willie Smith.
Never mind.
Oh, bone dry. I should have read that better.
Hey, maybe the Niners are the real deal, G.
Yeah, I have to go and have a look at the game. And,
I mean,
and see how
8-0.
they played against,
I'm just saying.
Arizona. People, been beaten up on them, so
I mean, they might make the playoffs, do you reckon?
might scrape him.
They might scrape in. Holy cow. Who would have picked that? Other news of the week. JJ Watt, torn pectoral muscle. I was going to say pectoral, tomato, muscle. He tweeted. Now, you know what? The one thing that I think we are on... there
That's
you go.
a drink. Would have been
Sweet
nice
spot.
if someone had more than 4 blocks of ISO in the fridge.
Yeah, I know. I'm
freezer.
sorry. That's my fault. I didn't restock the ice cube tray. JJ Watt is... You know what? He's got a bit of the look at me's about him, JJ Watt.
He has in the past.
I reckon he still does.
It's the look at me, don't talk about me.
Oh, don't talk about... Yeah, because I'll get real salty real fast. It's like I'm going to say stuff on Twitter.
We can't... Mate,
Don't say anything negative.
But look at the stuff he's done for... Yeah.
Oh, he's an amazing human being. I'm not saying... I'm just saying he does kind of like the cut of his own jib.
Oh, mate, I think there's a lot of sports people, not only him, mate, the footballers, mate. No matter what line of sport,
Yeah.
there's plenty that do, and there's some of us that aren't that good at sport, and we still like the cut of our own jib.
Yeah, fair enough. Now, he did tweet out, this game can be beautiful. Hang on, I can't... How does he speak? This game can be beautiful and also can be brutal. Doesn't sound like that whatsoever. Absolutely gutted that I won't be able to finish the season with my guys and give the fans what they deserve. I truly love this game and can't stand letting you guys down. Thank you for all the thoughts and well wishes, he tweeted. Which is, that's a lovely sentiment, and I shouldn't be cynical, but he just does like a little bit of like, well, look at me.
Okay, third person.
Yeah, yes. Today, a 32-year-old wide receiver recently traded. Woo!
He's on fire.
7 for 112 yards and a touchdown from 9 targets. He immediately has become the wide receiver 1 in that Niners offense. There's a bit
Did they have a true number 1?
No, I was going to say,
Well, there you
Deebo
go.
Samuel has been playing 70% of snaps, Kendrick Bourne 48%, and Dante Pettis, we might talk about him later, 30%. Marquise Goodwin has been held out due to injury, but man, did they need him like a shot in the arm? Boom! Like out of a cannon.
Yep. Touchdown last week. Touchdown this week.
Yes. Now, another player, G.
I tell you, mate, it's not that he's a great player.
Oh, moustache.
Gotta have a moustache. But like we've spoken about before, and I've said, once you go to a team that's playoff bound, mate, don't you step up.
Oh, my word. See, look. Oh, moustache. Oh, sorry, okay.
Working with professionals. But you do. You step up, and that's what he's done. He steps up. You all of a sudden, you find an extra gear.
Now, another trade that happened, which had us scratching our heads a tiny bit, but, G, do you think the Miami Dolphins can evaluate talent?
Why?
I mean, Minka Fitzpatrick is one
Yes.
guy, for example,
Yeah.
but I'm not going to talk about him. I'm going to talk about Kenyon Drake.
Yeah, but it's all about draft picks for them.
I know, but... And they didn't really even use him
No, they didn't.
very well. Well, today, Arizona Cardinals, Kenyon Drake, he got used. 15 carries for 110 yards and a touchdown, 4 for 52 receiving.
And not against some hack defense either.
Oh, against one of the best defenses in the league. So how do you like that?
Well, maybe it's more of like
How do you like them
up
apples?
yours.
He would say.
Mate, he's probably more than happy to be out of Miami. And
I'm
look,
sure he is.
he doesn't have he's a free agent next year,
Yes.
so he's sort of on loan, isn't he, this year?
Well, he is. He is. And, you know...
And let's face it, mate. David Johnson hasn't looked that great at all this year.
no.
He's been a better receiver than he has been a running back.
Yes. And you could potentially make the argument that...
Chase Sesman gets a chance. What happens to him? Boom, injured, out.
Yeah, I saw a comment, G.
Isn't it amazing though? Before you move on, isn't it amazing how all these guys they sit behind these number 1 backs? Everybody goes, "Oh, you got to give this guy a go. You got to give him a go." Chase Edmonds being one.
Yep.
Justin Jackson
Yes.
another.
Yes.
They get a go. Boom, injured.
Oh, I know.
No, but it does. It happens
It does.
so often.
Is it because these guys are not sort of, they're not in the
Well, there's a reason.
speed of the...
Well, no, there's a reason they're not the number 1 backs.
Oh, well, that's possibly true as well.
Like number 1 backs, it doesn't matter how big or far, mate. If you get injured, you're not going to be number 1 back for very long.
Yeah, I know.
That's the whole point. Like these backs that they keep playing through
Yep.
injury. A lot of players play through injuries.
Yes, very true. Hey, Zach, he says, how is it useful to trade draft picks you hit on for future picks you may not hit on in the future? There's wisdom in that. Like the Minka Fitzpatrick thing, and Minka with the Steelers was on fire. And it makes you think, what is the point of ditching young, talented guys who could be the core of your team? And they're going to be understanding. You get them and you get them in the locker room. You say to them, "Listen, we have to build something here, but you are a key piece to this."
Yes.
And they will understand. But if you just for example,
like it's not like Minka's going to be like he's at the end of his career, and mate, look, by the time we rebuild this team, you're not going to be any good. You're not going to be any good to us.
Yep.
Mate, he's just started. He'll be there with the rebuild. He'll be there hopefully when they put all the pieces together they want to put together.
Precisely.
And it's one position you didn't have to worry about.
Now, shout out to Shane Hallam in the Too Legit League, who is rebuilding his dynasty squad. But what he's doing a Miami Dolphins, isn't he? He has sold off every single player of value
Except
for
one.
draft picks, except one.
Which he's been trying to flog for me for
For a
weeks.
ridiculously high price. It has to be said, for a ridiculously high price. But when you go into the draft, NFL or dynasty, doesn't matter. When you go into the draft, what do you think is a fair... I mean, first round, you've got more chance of hitting on than others, but still, it's probably a 50-50 proposition.
For fantasy.
Or reality.
Reality's even... I think it's less, isn't it?
No, I think 50-50 maybe
50-50?
first.
Okay.
It goes down, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Second, third, fourth, it
Of
goes
course,
down.
Yeah.
If one of you guys wants to Google some, I don't know, some actual research stuff.
Thanks, Mr. Ganley. You're more than welcome.
Because yes, so the fins.
He's taken the P155 out of me with the Kittle one.
Is he?
Yeah, I said you better start Kittle. Mate,
Kittle had a good day, didn't he?
yeah, but mate, you're going to start Kittle. He's taken
Of course.
He's taken the P155.
Yes. I think so. Now, you get Minka Fitzpatrick, you made that pick and you hit.
Yes.
Now, why turn him over for draft picks or pick or whatever? I don't know. What the
I don't know.
package was.
I don't know about that one.
And roll the dice again.
Well,
it's crazy.
What did they get for Minka?
I can't remember what they got for Minka.
One first and a second. I have no idea. So
I don't know.
you think, oh mate, when you hit on someone, you stick with it.
You keep them.
You keep 'em.
right?
Yeah.
It's like
And someone's so young. It's not like you hit on him, 5 years ago.
Yep.
And he's sort of getting to like, he's 26, 27, just hitting his prime.
Yeah.
By the time we get all these guys up and going, he's going to be, maybe 29.
Yes.
Getting pushed into the... But he's not.
To it. Yes, I did say to it. I need to do this. To it.
I have no... Is that like twit?
No, it's not like twit. Like Jamal Adams, at the New York Jets. So apparently, Joe Douglas. I had to look at. I've written his name down. The Jets GM. So Joe Douglas, behind Jamal Adams' back, has let it be known, or he's fielded calls about potentially trading Jamal Adams.
Yes.
Again,
What's wrong with that?
you've got a young
What's wrong with that?
key piece in your...
What's wrong with that?
Well, and you...
Depending on what they're offering. They didn't offer what they wanted. We're not selling him.
I know, but there's what you say and what you do, right? So, like, okay, Jamal Adams, I think, said, like, well, Tom Brady, Bill Belichick's not fielding. Of course he's not. But listen...
You don't even put yourself in the same... He put himself in the same echelon as Aaron Donald and Tom Brady.
That's right.
Dude, chill.
I know,
Jets.
chill.
Just call the Jets, mate.
But
Call
Jamal
the Jets.
Adams is one of the best young safeties in the league, and that's fair.
Yes.
You've got a cornerstone piece to your
But
defense.
if someone comes to you and, hey,
I'll give you 10 first-round picks.
We'll give you 2 first-round picks for Jamal Adams. You go, yeah, okay.
Really? You say yeah? I don't think so.
You don't?
Well, it depends.
Depends where you're picking.
For me, it would have to be a big offer. But if someone said, like, there's no such thing, I guess, this is the counter-argument, is there no price for anybody that would get
Everybody can be sold.
So you go to the Cowboys and you say, listen, we really love Zeke. We'll give you our first-round pick for the next 10 years. Tell me Jerry Jones isn't going to say, hell yes.
Cool. Mate, well, exaggerating a little bit, but...
Of course I am. But I'm saying no one's untouchable.
No one's untouchable.
I know, but what you don't do is you don't make that public.
Everybody has a price.
It's the difference between everyone has a
Some
price...
of us are cheaper than others.
And shopping someone...
I will do things for very minimal amount.
Yeah. So, yeah, but it's the difference between making that public knowledge and actively shopping someone and just fielding a cold call,
What's wrong with saying that we had offers?
Call
for
up
him?
Andy Reid. Hey, listen, what about Paddy Mahomes? Is he on the block?
Mate, what are you going to do? So people know that he would have fielded... What, he just came out and said, yeah, I'm going to let you all in on the secret. People rang us up. Mate, it gets out that...
I guess.
Mate, it gets out. So why not say, yeah, of course we fielded... Sit down, like... Mate, Belichick had field calls about Tom Brady.
Do you really think he
Jamal...
does?
Oh, you're
Do
not
you think
telling,
people
you're
try?
Not you're not telling me that people haven't... maybe it's part of the reason that Tom Brady takes less because he knows he knows exactly what
He
Bill's
knows it's
like.
a business as well.
Bill runs his team
Yep.
as a business. Like
Yes.
I speak to Chris about this all the time. He's done very well for himself, Chris, in the business world.
Yes.
And mate, he runs it as a business.
Okay.
Mate, if he can get something cheaper for the same price from China, he will use it.
Did you say cheaper for the same price?
Yeah.
Have another swig of G&T.
No, but if he can get something cheaper at the same position where then he can do the same job with someone cheaper.
Yes.
He'll let the dearer person go.
Yes. That's
Is what I mean. Sorry, I didn't explain it too well.
Yeah, so we got it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Zach said the philosophy of everyone has a price does not apply to Jerry Jones. No, it probably doesn't actually. Jerry is a little bit different, but...
well, Jerry can do whatever he wants. He owns a team. He's the team manager. He can just roll out and go, I don't want him anymore. Bye. Call him in the office. Bring your playbook. Sort of had enough of you.
Yeah, that's very true. The Patriots released, speaking of Bill Belichick, the Patriots released Josh Gordon. He's now on waivers. He can be claimed.
Okay, before we go on, did you see the play that with the Miami Dolphins? It was what was it, 3rd and 20, and they blitzed on 3rd and 20.
Oh, that stupid call. That was so dumb.
Like, well, what is it? It's like, hold on, we're in front here. This is not good.
Let's clear the backfield.
We've got to clear the backfield out. We've got to rush guys. Deontay Johnson.
Yes, Deontay Johnson.
Let's just let him run down. The quickest guy on the field.
Deontay Johnson's running a paddock going, far out. Where are all the bloody... Where the hell is everybody?
Mate, don't drop it.
Oh, if he had dropped it. Imagine that. He would have been benched for the next 5 years.
Mate, okay, great play calling. You know, we all know what you're doing. You're tanking and all that. But the same weekend, you see Bill Belichick up against Cleveland, and it's basically the same. It's basically, 3rd and 20,
right?
Whatever.
Yes.
What's Bill doing? Bill's running down the sideline saying, drop back.
Absolutely.
The best defense in the league, drop back, because Bill's not an idiot.
Because he's not an idiot.
He doesn't like, we're going to blitz Baker Mayfield because he doesn't like being blitzed, and under pressure he has one read, and if it's not there, he's in trouble.
Yep.
No, Bill's a smart mate. We'll give you the 15 and we'll get the ball back. We don't have to blitz.
No. And
Bill, isn't that a difference? It's just a sensible approach. I don't think Bill is doing anything outstanding like, oh my God, he is living outside the realm of reality.
You don't think he's doing anything outstanding?
No, but I don't mean he's not doing, he's just he's very smart. He goes by what works, what doesn't work, the numbers.
There's 51, I almost said. There's 31 coaches who don't seem to be able to do that.
That's the whole point. How do they not? This is what we've spoken about before with Bill Belichick. Everybody, he's a genius. He comes up with something. Mate, seriously, he can't be coming up after all this time with anything that's new that he hasn't done before. But everybody thinks he does it every week.
The thing
everybody it's like the hottest chick in the room, and she comes up and talk. You could talk to any girl, could come up and talk to you,
right,
and you'd be fine. The hottest girl in the room comes up and talks to you, and it's all of a sudden
you lose it.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm going to say to her. Why is she any different from anybody else in the room? Do you know what I mean? She's the best looking girl in the room, but mate, she's no different. She's still a person, and you just talk to her exactly the same as you talk to anybody else. But because she's hot, it's like, oh God, I don't know what to say.
Well, that's like Sean McVay at the Super Bowl. But what I was going to say was Bill Belichick, and it's no secret, but yet there's 31 coaches who don't seem to be able to use the players on their roster to the best of their skill set.
He puts together a roster of players that do what their role is, and that's what it is, and that's what we want you to do, and they do it.
Correct. They just do their job, which I know is like becoming a cliche.
Yeah, it is.
But
that's exactly what they do, though.
I know. And somebody said,
you be here, you do this, because he's doing this, and we know, and he trusts that every guy here is going to do exactly, and if you all do it, this will work.
Now, somebody said, and it might have been the fellas when we were chatting online.
You don't often see the Patriots, like safeties or corners or whoever, look at each other and going, hey, dude, what were you doing?
Yeah. It might have been the fellas who said they didn't really feel confident in the Amari Cooper trade, but now they do. And my reply was, well, that's because John Gruden, as much as I think John Gruden is a smart guy, he's got a touch, more than a touch, of the arrogance about him of like, well, I know what I'm doing and it's my way or the highway.
He's not doing a bad job.
I know he's not doing a bad job, G, but he's no Bill Belichick.
No. Is he trying to be Bill? I don't think he's trying to be Bill Belichick.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
He sees different. He has a whole different sort of playing roster.
He
than
has,
what-
yes, he has a
than what
totally
Gr-
different.
Yeah.
But what Gruden needed to do was try and build a
I think
roster based on the guys that fit his system.
I think taking Colin Farrell probably not a good idea with your first pick. He's a good actor. He's not a
jury's
bad
out.
actor. He's not a great actor, but he's
The horse riding thing was a bit iffy. Man, Hard Knocks was sort of not really hard
You
this
didn't
year.
get that, did you? That just went straight over your head.
What? The bad acting thing?
No, Colin Farrell. Colin Farrell's.
I think you're talking about Hard Knocks. There's a whole thing with him and Jonathan Abram riding a horse, and it was like, oh my goodness, this is the most boring
No,
television
you didn't get
ever. Anyway,
It's all
I
right,
didn't
move
get
on.
it. I'm
Just
sorry.
move on.
I'll keep going. So I said the Patriots released Josh Gordon. We are halfway done in the NFL season, the MVP race. Who do you think is tied? There's two players tied for equal first in the MVP odds currently.
Both quarterbacks?
Of course, they are both quarterbacks.
I don't know how Christian McCaffrey doesn't get, to be honest.
I know. It's madness.
I don't know.
Oh, you do. You really do.
Who? Tell me.
Aaron Rodgers and Russell Wilson.
It's a bit of a snooze fest, isn't it?
It is a snooze fest. Guess who's next?
No, another quarterback.
Yes, Lamar Jackson.
Yep.
Guess who's next?
Well, Lamar Jackson, mate. At least there's some excitement. Like,
Yeah.
the dude's doing everything.
He is. Oh,
He's a team's leading passer. He's the team's leading rusher.
Yep.
Mate, he's at the moment he's ranked. I had a look last night. He's ranked 10th amongst running backs. He'd be the number 10 running back in the league.
that's ridiculous.
It is.
That's ridiculous. Tied for fourth, two running backs.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Have to be McCaffrey.
Yes. And
The only one I can other think of who's having a great year is Dalvin Cook.
yes, and Dalvin Cook. Correct. The Vikings, the resurgent Vikings, they have won 4 consecutive games. Kirk Cousins and the Vikings have a game on their hands on Sunday. They travel to Arrowhead Stadium to face the Kansas City Chiefs without Patty Mahomes, with Matt Moore under center. But Matt Moore has been quietly pretty good. Maybe it's something to do with that offense. What do you reckon?
Mate, those fellas, they went and grabbed Matt Moore from underneath my nose.
They did.
In our Too Legit League.
How much did you
And
blind bid for him, by the way? Not enough.
Or everything
Did you-
I had.
Oh, did-
And they doubled me.
oh, no.
They doubled me. And I said to you,
They'd come at you with a
they will
yeah.
come with me. Yeah, they will want to trade. And I gave them the...
middle finger.
pretty much. Pretty much.
What was the offer they sent
I gave
you?
them the RE goal. Get the out of here.
What was the offer, G?
That's a good question. Was it a third or fourth
I
round
thought you said
pick?
it was a fourth round pick.
Was it fourth, was
Yeah.
it? And I said, mate, I don't care what it is. Out of print, I'm not get.
It's like a 1 week rental.
Yeah, screw it. I'm not. I'll play with one quarterback.
Oh, man.
I went and picked up Matt Schaub last
Oh,
week.
he had a week.
I almost won.
Yeah.
Almost.
Man. Cousins has accounted for 1,261 yards. He has completed 79% of his passes, 10 touchdowns and 1 interception over the last 4 games. Minnesota's won all 4. They've averaged more than 30 points per game in those 4. However, the pressure was on Kirky Boy.
Oh, I played him for the first time last week.
Did you?
10 fantasy points, 10 points something he gave me. Like, are you serious, dude?
The pressure was on Cousins, and one of the big knocks on the Vikings and Cousins is, for example, out of those 4 teams they played, none of them are currently over 500.
Mm-hmm.
So, will the Vikings, that's the big narrative for this week, is will the Vikings win in KC, which is always hard. And the KC defense is playing
looking better.
really
Much
good,
better.
looking much better. And Matt Moore is looking good. I mean, obviously he's not Patty Mahomes, but he looked good.
At least the young guys.
I mean, he's still... Sammy's back. You've got Tyreek. You've
Sammy's back until
he's
runs,
not.
Until he runs. He does something else.
Mecole Hardman looking good.
He's got some speed.
He's got some speed.
Just a little bit.
Let's go from one...
So all Matt Moore has to do is be competent with the weapons he's got around it. Like, what other team in the NFL has the weapons at the disposal that they have? What's another team?
maybe Minnesota with Diggs and Thielen and Brandon Dalvin Cook.
No, fair call. Fair call. And Madison.
And Matt. Is he the best running back handcuff to have?
And the problem is that's what he is.
He's getting carries, but
He's getting carried, but that's what he is. As long as Dalvin Cook stay healthy,
but
he's always just going to be the backup guy.
Yeah, but just quietly.
Are we going to do that trade? Just quietly? That's just a good trade. That's a fair trade. Don't talk about it.
Just quietly, though.
Let's get on with 32 minutes.
If Dalvin Cook goes down on the eve of the fantasy playoffs and you've got Alexander Madison on your roster, happy days.
If.
The world is not built on ifs.
No.
From Kirk Cousins' happy land let's go to a place where the sun always shines.
South Beach.
Tampa Bay in Florida.
Close.
Where a man with
He gone.
I was going to say a fedora. It's not a fedora. What does he wear?
The hat?
The Kangol. The Kangol.
Is it?
It's a Kangol hat.
Is it? I have no idea. I've never owned one.
Bruce Arians is not very happy with his quarterback. Total of... I had to pause. I almost couldn't spit that word out. 10 turnovers over the past 2 games. He's the most turnover-prone quarterback since he's entered the NFL in 2015. Now, we've seen Marcus Mariota get benched. Tampa Bay...
No.
What do you mean, no? They play the Seahawks. They'll roll with him.
Yep.
They play the Seahawks this week. Oh, buggity fine. No one
if you're going to go into it, find out who the goddamn backup is.
No one good. I'll tell you that right now.
You keep talking and I'll find out.
Okay. So they're going to play the Seahawks in Seattle this week. That Seattle defense and in Seattle you would think is going to be a ripe matchup. If you're in a league that plays...
There we go, Buccaneers.
In a league where you have to play a defense, Seattle defense this week. Ooh, my goodness. The Bucs are now 2-5 on the season. The question I ask you, G, is, and it all does depend on the backup, I know, but if Jameis Winston continues like this...
Ryan Griffin.
Can Arians keep him in the game?
Who the hell's Ryan Griffin?
Wasn't he a Texan?
It says New Orleans.
A Saint, I said?
A Saint.
Really? Oh, I've got no idea.
And then there's no one behind him. That's it.
Ryan Griffin.
That's it. Mate, there ain't no... Hey, Andy Dalton's out there.
No, he's not.
Andy Dalton. He could be
Andy Dalton's not being cut. No, but the trade deadline's gone now.
Oh, he has too. They did put him out there with about 4 minutes to go, didn't they?
Did they?
Oh, they sat him on the bench.
Oh, they sat him,
on his birthday, poor bugger.
I know. And I thought I wrote that down.
So what was the question you were asking me? Sorry. Quick.
That it was Ryan Finley time in Cincinnati.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah,
but, mate, if he hasn't been beating out Andy Dalton now, I like Andy Dalton.
Yeah.
Mate, when he's had an offensive line and his team there, he's been good.
Yes.
He's been very good.
I think it's a little unkind given
his birthday?
The problems with, his birthday. And also just given the problems of that team.
Yeah. Watch Finley go and get absolutely massacred behind that offensive line, which is just an absolute... And like we said last week, and I'm still saying, if you want and go and get a running back, go and... Mate, someone will sell Joe Mixon for peanuts.
Trade deadline's passed.
No.
Oh, you mean...
I'm talking about fantasy.
Oh, yeah. And we do believe in the talent.
Yes.
Speaking of which, the topic for this week...
And I did make a mistake. I've got to correct myself. Last week, I was talking about contracts. Well, I know Mixon's probably got 1 year left, but I was talking about Mike Evans.
Yes.
Yeah, Mike Evans signed last year an extension, so he's there for at least another 3 years.
Okay. All right. So the segment this week, and we are week 9 preview, G. Well, sort of. We're not really talking about that. Did you actually prepare players for week 9?
Sorry, how do you mean prepare players?
I just did the special thing that we're doing. Did you actually talk about players?
So you're not. What special thing? You just wrote down what other people have been reporting on.
No, the next thing.
The next thing.
Yes.
Is that like the 9 Lives?
Yes.
Oh, for Halloween? Yes, I have done that.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to do that first?
Yes.
Obviously, you haven't done the rest of it.
No, I haven't done the rest of it. Did you? Okay.
Oh, mate, you are so obvious.
You're going to have to fly the flag.
You're a school teacher, mate. You sit in front of a class Read your books.
No, I'd never do that.
You've got that much time to kick back. I mean, I've seen Bad Teacher.
I don't do that.
That's a terrible movie. That is a terrible movie.
Bad Teacher?
Is it Bad Teacher? The one
We
with
think of
Cameron
Bad
Diaz.
Santa.
No, the one with Cameron Diaz.
Oh,
What's
that is
one?
Bad Teacher. I haven't seen that. No.
Mate, just quietly, Cameron Diaz.
Is she a bad teacher?
No, it's an actress.
Bad actor?
Yeah, You know, like, I see her in it, I go, okay, skip.
Yep.
Thank you.
Right.
Something About Mary was good.
Yeah. Yep, that was good.
That was okay. It was okay.
But that was because it was out of left field and you weren't expecting...
No, you weren't.
No. You weren't expecting to be amused.
No.
Yeah. Brett Favre. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, got to knock that back.
So, a segment for week 9, and we were trying to think of something to tie in with that was... Now...
And with Halloween.
And with Halloween is, gee, I don't know if you've heard the saying about cats and how many lives they have.
No, never.
I'm trying to build up the narrative. You're not really helping. You're not playing ball. 9...
Would it have anything to do with week 9?
Yes.
I'm onto something here.
So we had to think about the fact that cats have 9 lives and the fact that at the beginning of the year there were players that we were pretty much all in on personally. Like we put our chips on these guys.
We did. I could have. You can go on. It's just,
But between us easily...
I could have done 9 on my own.
I know.
Seriously.
I was going to say between us just to be...
We didn't want to have 18, 9 each.
No, we didn't want to have 18 of these. But so between us, we've pretty much used up our 9 lives. It's fair to say.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
Yep.
So we're going to do 4 each, and then, and I've got more than 4 because I think you might have a couple of these.
No. I've done.
Should we
4.
alternate? You've done 4 exactly.
No, I've done 5.
5 because we're going to do one sort of.
Mate, if I put down any more, than 5,
be depressing.
I'm going to look like, mate, this dude has no idea what he's talking about, which is true,
Yes.
and I don't.
Yeah,
But
9 lives.
I don't
yes.
want to actually promote the fact that I have no idea what I'm talking about. That's bad advertisement.
It is bad advertising. Yes. Yeah, Ganley, 9 lives, so like 9 whiffs on our part. Mm-hmm. Yep. So if we were cats, we would be in the ground
Weeks ago.
weeks ago. But thankfully, we're not.
Where does the whole 9 lives come from?
I have no idea. Google. Okay.
Ganley, could you look that up for me? Thanks, buddy.
Origin of 9 lives. So
If you're still awake.
my first one, G.
Yep.
Melvin Gordon.
Ooh.
You like that?
I didn't think you were going to be like right on Melvin Gordon.
I was pretty much right on.
Okay.
A low end. I tell you why I really do like. Well, I did
I didn't write down any stats. I just wrote down players.
really do.
Disappointing.
Oh, so I've done my work on this end, but not on the back end.
Not on the back end.
So, a low-end RB1 and one that you could get for cheap in startups, redraft, or via trade in the off-season. He's definitely cheap,
There was a
right?
big neon sign going, bust.
No.
Bust.
No, people had that kind of reception. Yes, Ganley saying 4 plus 4 equals 8.
No,
9.
hey, but Chris, we're going to...
He wasn't listening.
We're going to do... We have 5, and the 5th one is going to be up. I'm going to work out who has had the worst selection of the 5th to make up number 9.
Yes. Okay. So, Gordon was a guy that you could get cheapish, get in on the back end of the RB1 tier, in theory.
Ganley's just throwing us in the face that the fact that he went to uni and
I went to uni.
I didn't.
Now, Gordon's also a guy that catches
My
a lot
uni
of balls.
is of hard knocks and life. That's what my uni was.
The uni of the street.
Yeah.
You were never on the street.
Mum and Dad's house until I was 27.
Yeah, I know, I was going to say. You were mollycoddled.
No. Mate, don't ever
Yeah.
get me mistaken with the golden child, my brother. That's what we used to call him.
Oh, really?
Hey, call him the golden child.
I mean, you were working from a young age.
Mate, don't go there. If my kids were here now, they'd be rolling their eyes at you saying that.
Really?
Well, mate, I started working at 11.
What?
11.
11?
It was my first job was 11 years old.
Wow. What was
Like
that?
job, like paid job.
Paid job?
Yeah.
Like for someone not a member of your family?
Paper, selling paper.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough. Fair call.
Local paper, then to the Herald, delivering people's houses on the back of the bike.
Not the truth. You were selling the
Not
truth.
the truth. No. And then from there went to McDonald's.
The big issue.
McDonald's.
Yep.
And then started my apprenticeship. So from the age of 11, I've had a job.
Nice.
Well, I've had a job. Not a full-time job all the time, obviously, but something you had to keep yourself to.
Yep.
So
Very good.
one of my kids is sort of following my footsteps. The other one,
I'm a little sad I brought it up. But
yeah, don't bring it up. It's a touchy point at my joint, let me tell you. It really is.
Now, the Chargers also didn't draft anybody of note in the off-season, so you just had Austin Eckler, Melvin Gordon, Justin Jackson, but sort of it looked pretty like a pretty settled backfield, but then along came Melvin Gordon, and he's an idiot, for the record. So he's messed the whole thing up. I mean, the Chargers were winning before he decided to come back, and now it's just like I can't wait for him to get out of the door, and it's a mess. He's in his fifth year in the league. His best was in 2017. He had 284 carries for 1,105 yards and 9 touchdowns.
And what was his average? Like 3.2 or something? What is his...
Oh, his average has never been... But still...
It's all based on volume.
He's always been a volume guy.
And goal line carries.
Yes, a volume, but he has been a volume guy.
Yep.
And 58 receptions for 476 yards and 4 touchdowns. Like, he's been catching the ball, right? Mm-hmm. A good 3 down, back, and good hands. But anyway, Melvin Gordon is my first one. Good riddance to you, pal. I hope you enjoy playing for the Finns, or whoever you will, whoever it will be in 2020.
You want my first one?
Yeah.
I don't know where to go. How about we stay with the same team?
Oh, really?
We stay with the Chargers. Mike Williams.
Okay.
Mate, I just thought this is going to be Mike Williams. This is going to be his breakout year. Number 55 is at wide receiver at the moment. 419 yards.
Yep.
Touchdowns.
That's a far cry from last year.
And it's just he's getting. Is he getting enough targets? He's getting the targets.
Yes.
Mate, the dude makes some unbelievable catches.
He does.
Has it got a little bit to do with his quarterback?
Maybe.
Has it got to do with the fact that the offensive line's not that
It's
great?
more that. The offensive line is a disaster.
Mm-hmm.
One of the worst in the league. Easy.
So, look, I don't think I was the only one that thought this could be the Mike Williams breakout year. So I jumped on that wagon.
Yep.
And it has been, look, for what I paid
Yes.
and to get the number 55 wide receiver, that you're at the halfway mark and it's 419 yards and no returns in the end zone.
Yeah.
Has been absolute. It's pretty much a bust. Look, I didn't go and pick him in the first 3 rounds, but the ancient's your cat. Hey,
Thank
Chris.
you.
Thank you.
Chris Ganley, the analyst.
I'm going to have to get onto my Egyptian history.
Yes.
I'm pretty wrapped up at the moment in like the dark the dark ages and all that.
Wow.
And the dark ages weren't because they were dark. The dark ages are called the dark ages because no one kept any records.
Yes, I know. They had beautiful sunny days still.
Maybe not the English. maybe
Never.
Maybe not the English.
No. It wasn't like
I'll get on to my... Thank you very much, Mr. Gowler. That's great. So
Their
there we go.
beaches
The
were all...
ancient Egyptians worshipped cats, and 9 was a sacred number to them.
Yes. Yeah, the British beaches were just as bad in the Dark Ages as they are now.
Oh, they're terrible.
Terrible.
If you like pebbles, mate, knock yourself out. Mate, if you're Greek, mate, you'd love the beaches. Because Greeks love a good stone garden, don't they?
It's true. Okay.
Number
you want
2.
me to fire up number 2?
Yeah, we're at 47. Come on. Move along.
Deshaun Hamilton.
Oh, I didn't even... That is...
Thank you.
Cracker.
Thank you.
I didn't put that one in there, but that is perfect.
A moustache.
Oh, that is good. That is good. And he doesn't even look good.
I know.
God, and I put him up there with DJ Moore and
yes.
they could go up and get the ball.
I know. I wrote a late round flyer. Someone that I use the royal we.
Oh, mate, I'll put my hand up for that.
All felt could step into Manny Sanders' shoes if given the chance due to injury or whatever. Heaven knows, Manny Sanders, 32-year-old wide receiver. Well, guess what? Manny Sanders got traded. Deshaun Hamilton.
Don't worry about that. Manny Sanders got injured.
I know. Hamilton had 1 target. In fact, he saw 62% of snaps. His snap count this year has been as low as 52%. Yep, that's a big...
Hey, is this sofa that I'm sitting? Is this leather?
Yeah, apparently it's peeling a fair bit.
I just ripped that off it.
Oh, did you? Yeah, okay.
I think it's vinyl.
Oh, I think it might be vinyl. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. My second one, Joe Mixon. And it's not on Joe Mixon. It's the offensive line. It's the Bengals.
It's that team.
320 rushing yards, 0 TDs, 110 yards receiving, 3 TDs. So all his TDs come off, catches it out of the backfield.
Right.
It's hard to be a running back with that offensive line.
It's offensive, G.
That's exactly right. It is offensive. And look, he's far more talented. He's far more talented.
What are you up to?
I've almost finished the bottom of it. That's got more than 7.9%.
Oh, yeah. Than that, yes, it does.
Of this crap that I was drinking.
Yeah, you better keep going quick.
I put Joe Mixon. I was all over Joe Mixon. I went and drafted him.
Yes, me too. Lots of places
in redraft leagues, basically.
Yep.
I've got him in a heap of dynasty leagues. I won't be selling him.
No,
but yeah, I've actually got him in a couple, and he's sitting on my bench at the moment. And it's, mate, when I look down, it is soul crushing to have him sitting on my bench.
But I think
see some of the guys that I'm starting over him. But you got to get the numbers. You need points, and
it's all about points.
It's all about points.
Doesn't matter where the points come from. Points are points.
Yep.
Kenyon Drake.
Come on.
All right.
Next one. Come on.
Okay. Here's another one.
Go.
Tariq Cohen. I've got lots of Tariq Cohen. I don't think you're as big a fan of Tariq Cohen as I am.
No, I didn't have Tariq Cohen at all.
Oh.
I don't own him anywhere.
Really?
No.
I've got a little bit of Tariq Cohen. Again, a late round running back. I really like those late round running backs that have got the PPR upside.
Yes.
Because they're cheap and they can springboard into RB1 status, all right, or RB2. Now, the offseason did see the addition of David Montgomery and Mike Davis. Isn't that a recipe for a
I was going to say something now, but if your wife was, you'd be in.
Oh, why? What happened? What?
No, go.
All right. Even though Jordan Howard left the building, the backfield was muddy, continues to be muddy. Montgomery's having a bit of a breakout, so that is really...
He had one game, he got 400 carries.
400 carries.
Like, what was it? Was it like...
Look...
Was it like 20... It wasn't until like 27, was it?
No, he had a large number of carries.
It was a large number. He did a Melvin Gordon.
Yeah.
He got yardage because he got carries.
No, but he looked good, G. Now, Tariq Cohen is the RB 46.
He looked okay. Yeah, he looked good because he's done nothing else in the first 7 games.
Yeah, but whatever. The effect on Tariq Cohen of that backfield is he's the RB 46 through 8 weeks, which is not good.
Well, we should put the Bears on here.
Bears?
The Bears. Let's put teams on here as well, not just players.
The whole of the Bears. Okay, keep going.
Next one I've got, mate, Darrell Henderson. I went and picked up Darrell Henderson like everywhere.
I mean, Malcolm Brown's...
Oh, mate, mate, I wrote down Malcolm Brown as well. I got both of them. Like, if I couldn't get one, I got the other.
Yeah, okay.
And I thought, mate, I've got to hit here. Because, mate, I've been saying all year that, mate, we've spoke about this. I said, Gurley's gone.
Yes. And he sort of is, G. He sort of is.
Mate, if it's not for the touchdown, he's rooted.
He can't cut.
Mate, if he's not getting those touchdowns, like he's getting 20 yards, 2 touchdowns, which he's saving his ass.
Yes.
Mate, he's gone.
Yep.
He's... Darrell Henderson, 119 yards and 37 yards in receptions. Malcolm Brown, 154 yards, 2 TDs. But basically, both of them have been an absolute bust. And look, and Gurley hasn't been that good, mate, Darrell Henderson probably looks worse, and Malcolm Brown did nothing. Yeah. No wonder they're sticking with Gurley.
Oh, yeah.
Jay Ajayi's out there, though.
He's still out there.
Only because I picked him up in every league.
I know. You could probably put him on your list too. Except that he wasn't much of an investment. You just picked him up.
No, I just picked him off.
Waiver wire.
Yeah, just stuck him in there.
Now, I've written down 3 more, but I'll pick just this guy. And if you've got him, I'll go to the next one. But Dante Pettis.
No, I don't.
Dante Pettis. Well, he got a touchdown today, but you know what his stat line was?
Like one catch.
1 for 21 and a
TD.
touchdown from one target.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
And the ball fell in his lap.
His numbers so far on the year, 11 for 109 and 2 touchdowns from 21 targets.
That's not good.
That's his year stats so far. And his snap counts have been, so I just copied this in. 3%, that was the first game. 49%, 42%. I think it's a healthy scratch, week 4. I'm not sure why that's blank. 63%, 72, 92, and 30% snap count. Even though some of those numbers are disappointing, so there's a mix of like, well, clearly Kyle Shanahan doesn't trust him enough also to put him in the rotation.
He's done
And then
something.
When he is in the rotation...
What's he doing? What's he done?
Nothing. He hasn't done anything.
No, but I mean, what's he done?
Oh, what's he actually done?
Is he just not...
I have no idea. Because the guy is talented, so like
Yeah,
what
but-
on
but-
earth
but-
is going on?
Is he just like, maybe his head's like really struggling to fit in the helmet? I don't know.
But then again, you remember Devontae Parker. That was always the
and
knock on him.
we're just talking about there's no number one receiver. It's like open. The door was there for you to walk through.
Correct.
Bust your ass.
Yes.
And become the number one guy.
Yep. In what turns out to be an amazing offense. Imagine that. But no.
Oh, geez, mate, aren't the Falcons kicking themselves now that they didn't get rid of Dan Quinn 3 years ago and keep
Kyle Shanahan. Okay, G. This is life number 8.
Okay.
Yes.
TJ Hawkinson.
Oh, really? Why?
Well,
It's a first-year tight end. Give the guy a break.
yeah, I thought he was going to... Mate, I put him down. I had him as the Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, but
Offensive Rookie of the Year.
he looked good, though, in fairness. He looked
great. He made 100, what was it, 100 and like...
For game 1.
Game 1.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I
and
know.
a touchdown. I thought, here we... Bang. I have nailed this. Well, I haven't really nailed it because everybody knew he had talent.
Yes.
But I was thinking, mate, I don't think too many people had him down as like Offensive Rookie of the Year.
No.
I thought, mate, bang, I'm gonna nail this part of it.
Yeah.
Mate, since then, mate, he's gone for 240. So he's basically, in the rest of the game since, mate, he's done what he did in the first game.
Yes.
And 2 TDs. So 131 yards and a TD came in the first week versus the Cards. And we've seen what the Cards have become.
Yes.
I think we already knew that they weren't going to be good at the start of the year.
Yep, true.
Well, the jury was out because we had no idea with Kyler Murray, but the defense wasn't never going to be great. So pretty much in every preceding game for the next 7 weeks, he's gone for 107 yards and 1 TD.
Okay.
Like you see flashes, but this is a guy that you sort of I thought, mate, this like I said he was going to be the offensive rookie of the year.
Yeah.
And that's why I put him in there because he ain't going to go close to that.
Yep. Okay. No, it's fair. Look, I still believe in long term.
Oh, it's not, mate. It's not,
But
no,
this
we're
year,
just talking
yeah.
about it at the moment.
Okay, fair
bust for this year.
All right. Okay.
That's
All right.
I'm not talking long term. I'm talking this year.
Okay. Now, what did you say we were going to do for the last one?
The last one we're going to throw up who we had, and we'll see who was the worst out of the two.
Because I've got 2 more that I wrote down. Do you want to know who they are?
Who
Or
are
maybe
they?
I won't give you the spiels.
Just give me the 2 players.
Kiki QT.
Oh, I won't be able to beat that. You've won.
Really?
I can't beat that. I got Jamison Crowder.
Oh,
Like Jamison Crowder. Like, mate, I thought he was going to be like not the ants pants.
yeah.
But I thought, mate, this is going to be a great year, mate. He's wide receiver 56,
Yes.
322 yards, 0 TDs.
Yeah, but that offense has been...
Okay, granted, we've got Mono Boy.
Your mono boy, yeah.
Maybe,
He looked good on his return,
we
but then
found out like who was
he disappeared.
the person who gave it to him.
No idea. Who knows? Do you know something?
No, mate.
Oh, yeah.
No, but not saying anything.
He's a young
but,
lad. Could be any one of hundreds, I'm
know.
sure.
Elton John didn't date too many.
What are you saying about Sam Darnold?
No, you're joking.
I do have another name I can throw into the ring, and that is Nelson Aguilar.
But usually someone puts their hand up, don't they? Like
What do you mean?
Like the photo with Gronk and that girl, years and years and years ago, wearing his jersey. She didn't. Remember?
No. What happened? She had mono?
But, usually people come out and say, it was me. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
One with celebrity. Yeah, maybe if you handed over mono to somebody, you're probably not putting your hand up, are you?
Yeah, but he could be in a monogamous relationship. Mm-hmm. Is he married? He might be married.
I have no idea.
He might have a long-term girlfriend. It doesn't matter.
No idea.
Google Ganley.
I'm not talking about somebody's...
If Ganley's still... If you're still there...
Closed doors happens behind closed doors.
You have to go to the shade...
You've done me. So I had Jamison Crowder, mate, but Kiki QT has blown me out of the water. Okay, so we're at an hour.
Let's go. Hour. Woo. Wow, okay, all right. So now for
Ins
our...
and outs.
Ins and outs with G. Because I was
because this is the second week in a row that you haven't done it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, week
Ins and
9.
outs. Yes.
QB out this week.
Yep.
Big one. I've been doing pretty well. I've actually gone over this. I've been doing quite well.
A big one.
Except for last week. I had Christian McCaffrey in there last week.
Oh,
like
out.
He wasn't great, but you still can't stop him, can you? And
no.
You look at his numbers and people go, yeah, he was okay. He broke a couple. Mate, he had like almost a 50-yard run call back.
Okay.
On a holding penalty. Mate, how many holding penalties? How many great plays have there been this year that have... You know the first thing they say now when someone scores a touchdown and does it, no flag on the play. Don't forget about the fact that it was an amazing run. He ran around 3 guys.
Yep.
First thing, no flag on the play. Now we can talk about the rest of it.
Yep. Oh, I know who it is. Tom Brady.
No. Someone he's playing against, though.
Yep. Oh, someone he's playing against. Lamar Jackson.
Yes.
Okay. Because, I mean, that Ravens D, not bad.
That Ravens team's good.
Yeah.
But that Patriots D.
Ooh, even better.
They haven't played against anybody, though.
No.
Steelers week 1. Buffalo would be the second best team they've played against this year.
Cotton candy bloody scheduling for the Patriots.
If it wasn't for Josh Allen throwing interceptions, they probably would have taken that game out.
Yeah, possibly.
To be honest. So the Pats, mate, they have 19 interceptions. Only allowed 2 Ds to quarterbacks this year. Mate, they've only allowed 78 yards and 1 TD to quarterbacks on the move.
Oh, man.
And what does our boy Lamar Jackson like to do?
Move.
Look, Lamar Jackson has ran for 576 yards. He leads the team in rushing. And like I said at the beginning of the pod, he would be the number 10 running back in the NFL right now.
Unreal.
He had 3 TDs.
Yeah.
And look, the only other running back when you go through the only other quarterback that can move is Josh Allen. He went for 26 yards and 1 TD.
Yes.
So I just feel that they're gonna hem him in.
Yep.
And going to make him throw the ball.
Okay.
I think Bill looks at what are you good at. Like, this is what we say. Oh, Bill is so good. He takes away the best thing, mate. Isn't that what everybody should be doing?
He does the logical thing. You would think. Yes.
It's staring you in the face.
Yes.
What is he good at?
Ooh.
Hey, he's good at...
This Lamar Jackson guy's pretty good.
Mate, he's pretty good.
I better stop him.
Yeah. Let's make him throw the ball. He's actually a better runner than he's a passer.
Yeah.
Mate, obviously, there's a lot of teams that haven't worked that out because he's run for 576 yards.
Yes, I know. That's right.
And look, mate, I've said to you a couple of times that, mate, the dude would be one of the best running backs in the league. He has these movements. He runs like...
Oh, yeah.
He runs like... talking about the 9 lives and
keep
the
it
cats,
moving.
He runs like a cat.
He does run like a cat.
Okay, keep it moving now.
Keep it moving.
Okay. The in. I did put Carson Wentz down, then I changed my mind. I did write a whole spiel about Carson Wentz.
Let me guess. I'm going to say... In. Ooh.
This week, according to Pro Football...
I'm going to go with...
Well, who are we going by?
I'm going to go with a guy who wears blue.
No, he wears green.
Oh, you're going Aaron Rodgers.
No.
You're going Mono Boy.
Yes, I'm going the Mono. At Miami, I'm going to pick on Miami. But why should we pick on Miami? Mate,
why should we pick on Miami?
Why shouldn't we?
They're giving us all the reasons.
Miami's the get it right game for everybody.
Yeah.
I doubt if you're going to see Gase.
That's low-hanging fruit. Like, man.
Mate, I've got to bring someone out of the top 12 and someone in.
It's true.
Mate, as long as he's outside the 12, I'm bringing him in.
Okay.
Mate, and let's look at the... Mate, he's got the receipt. He does. He has the guys that catch the ball. He has Robbie Anderson.
Yes.
Jamison Crowder.
Yes.
Demarius Thomas.
Yes.
Ryan Griffin, who's last week went for 66 and 2.
I thought he was the backup quarterback at the Bucks. Ryan Griffin. This is a different Ryan Griffin.
Must be. Yeah, is there 2?
Yeah, there must be 2.
Oh, there you go. Never even realised.
Yeah.
And Miami have given up...
You don't even have to say the number.
No, the numbers have given up to quarterbacks. Yeah, I'm not even going to say
You can't even say.
No, it's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. And then in the fact that Xavier Howard's been put on IR,
Yeah.
who the hell's going to cover any of those guys? Oh,
They won't even try.
Mate, the numbers are that high that if I had those numbers and they came up in Tats Lotto, mate, I'd be pretty happy.
If I was Brian Florio, I just... Brian Florio?
Who you talking about?
What's his name? Coach of the
Flores?
Dolphins?
Yep.
Flores. Just get your corners and just blitz.
Mate, just run, mate. If
Just
he
blitz
throws it
them over.
over our head, so be it.
It's fine.
So be it.
Line them up right on the
Line 'em
line. Line up 11.
Okay, RBs.
Go.
Out.
Yep.
Number 13, Marlon Mack at Pittsburgh.
Ooh.
Who are number 9 versus running backs.
Ooh. A resurgent Pittsburgh all of a sudden.
Mack is ranked number 20 amongst RBs.
Yes.
And he's got a bit of the yo-yo scoring going on this year, AJ.
Okay.
It's all, nothing.
Or
All, nothing.
Yes.
And that'd make me sick because I can't go on roller coasters.
Yep.
That's why I don't know Marlon Mack. I'd be sick as a dog. I'd be thrown up everywhere. And guess what? This week is is it this week, AJ? Is it this week?
yeah,
Which week are we looking at? We're looking at this week.
Heaven knows.
So the bad weeks have been against Houston, Oakland, and Tennessee, which are half decent defenses.
Yes.
They have been this year. Maybe not so much Oakland.
Yep.
And his good weeks have been against defenses that haven't been that great. The Chargers, the Falcons, KC,
Oh, yeah.
and Denver's been... look, the Falcons have been all right against the run.
Yes.
But overall, they're a pretty crap defense.
Yep.
I actually saw a thing today that pops up on my computer that tells me I get... I'm part of the... with the Falcons site, and every day they give you an update about something.
Oh, yeah.
And they did a mock draft for this year's collegiate guys coming out,
Yep.
and it was all defense.
Ganley's
So-
saying good night. Good night, Chris.
Good night, Mr. Ganley.
We're keeping you up, obviously.
Soft. So there we go. So yeah, so his toughest matchups, he's had bad weeks. He's good matchups, he's had good weeks, and this year he's up against the number 9. He's up against the best run stopping defense that he's seen all year.
Right.
And I also had Austin Eckler, but I changed that.
Out, Austin Eckler.
I was going to put Austin Eckler in, but then mate, go and have a look at his numbers. His pass catching numbers. If you're in PPR,
Are pretty good.
mate, he's killing it.
Yeah,
He's
absolutely.
seriously killing it. So I couldn't put him in there.
No.
Okay. Running backs in. I actually crossed out Devin Singletary. Singletary?
Le'Veon Bell, surely.
No.
There's another Dolphins
No.
thing.
And
No.
then I put him back in.
Okay. Oh.
Up against Washington this week, who ranked 29 against running backs.
Yep.
Giving up an average of 27.46 fantasy points.
Ooh.
Look, it's getting to the point now where don't you think that the Bills need to get him going a little bit more? I know he's been out injured, but they sort of got to get him in the game. And if you're going to get him in the game and get him running...
Give him carries.
Isn't Washington the game to give it against?
Yes.
Well, it's not Miami.
No.
It's not the Falcons.
Close. It's pretty
but
close.
it's pretty close.
Yes.
It's pretty close. Like, we know Gore will probably end up, at the end of the day, getting more carries.
He may.
Because he just does.
Yeah.
But where Singletary makes it up...
He's in that new movie,
he's
isn't
in
he?
the passing game.
Frank Gore?
And the movie would be?
Frank Gore, Dark Fate, is it called?
I have no idea.
Is
that...
The Terminator. I'm just being facetious.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Mate, I went off the Terminator after the first one.
It was the only good one.
The second
no,
one-
second one was good.
Yeah, the second one was like, yeah, okay, okay. It's okay, but...
It is okay.
Yeah, after that, I'm out.
Oof.
I'm out.
Like this.
I'm out. So, actually, the new one doesn't look too bad.
No, it
Linda
does.
Hamilton.
It looks bad.
Mate, is she in shape?
Yeah, they did the apparently.
Mate,
yeah,
seriously,
she's for her age, she's in shape. But listen, they apparently have got this. You know how? You don't really watch the Marvel movies, but you know how they've got like that anti-aging thing.
I don't watch those, mate. Too much happens. I can't concentrate on what's going on.
So they've got this scene at the beginning of Dark Fate, apparently, where Linda Hamilton's sitting on a beach with the young John Connor.
Is she got a bikini
And
on?
they de-age.
Is she wearing a bikini? Because
I've got no idea.
Because I'm 50. We're sort of start looking at the women
50-year-old. Yeah, I know.
Hot.
No, but they use this de-aging computer software, and she looks amazing, apparently.
Oh, so it's
She looks like-
she's been airbrushed.
Yes, she looks like Terminator.
Damn, I don't need to.
Linda
mate,
Hamilton.
No, I want 50. How old is she? She must be our age.
Oh, yeah. Older. She could be older.
She could be older.
Yeah, she could be. Not sure.
Okay.
Google. How old is
she? Could be a cougar.
Linda Hamilton?
Have I got a chance?
With Linda Hamilton,
Yeah.
you have got zero chance.
Okay. Just put it out there. So, look.
Kick your ass.
Teams that have burnt Washington. Dalvin Cook burnt Washington for 5 receptions for 73 yards. These are guys that
That's
have caught the
Dalvin
ball.
Cook. Yeah.
That is Dalvin Cook. Mark Walton, 5
Oh.
catches for 43.
Okay.
James White and Sony Michel combined for 10, and Brandon Bolden,
Yep.
10 catches for 107 yards.
Ooh.
And Wayne Gorman,
Ooh.
6 for 55 at a tee.
Oh, okay.
TD.
Nice.
So, mate, Singletary we used in the receiving part of the game. So
Yes.
there's 4, 5, about 6 guys that burnt Washington. So he could line that up and be another one.
Yes.
The other one we have this week is Jalen Samuels. Obviously, he's just going to get the workload, isn't he? No Connor, no Benny Snell. Connor with the shoulder, iffy.
Yes, Jalen Samuels. Yes. Correct. I was for a minute there. I was thinking, hang on, is he also injured?
Just based on workload. No, he's back this week.
He is back this week.
Just based on
Yeah,
workload.
based on workload. Yes. Yep. Okay.
And
wide receiver. Chief.
our good friend Memphis at the Dynasty War Zone.
Yep.
Terrell Edmonds. He did Terrell Edmonds? No, Tremaine Edmonds.
Tremaine
Sorry.
Edmonds. Tremaine Edmonds. Trey Edmonds.
Trey Edmonds.
Trey. There's too many Edmonds.
There's
just
too
quietly.
Many, too many Treys.
Yeah. Trey Edmonds.
Did
yes.
mention him on their podcast, which you should listen to, which is great.
Yes.
The
The Dynasty War Zone.
with Jerry Sinclair,
Yep.
which I'm giving the finger to right now.
Why?
He put the bloody Moz on Tevin Coleman this week. Hey, guess what? I played him.
He didn't do well.
He didn't do anything.
No.
So to
And
to
I
Jerry,
thought Raheem.
the middle finger, mate, and we'll have words next time we chat.
I thought Raheem Mostert might be a sneaky start.
Mate, I
but
actually
then
started him
Breda-
by mistake.
Oh no!
No, I know. In our Too Legit league, and I've looked through it today. I go, hey, 22 points, fantastic. I've only played bloody Kittle. That's a good start. Then I look through and go, oh my god, no.
Mostert.
Anyway, wide receivers out. Cortland Sutton at
Yeah.
Cleveland, mate.
Okay.
Flacco out. Brandon Allen in.
Who?
Exactly. I'm going to say it again because you sort of got me
Who?
there. But look, he's a number one target. Obviously, Cleveland know that. He has the 8th most receiving yards in the NFL this year.
Yes, he's been really good.
He has been good.
Yeah.
But
Don't
like I
give
said,
up on him.
Mate, the Browns do know who Cortland Sutton is. They know he's the number one guy.
Yes.
Probably a chance that Denzel Ward will line up against him, but Denzel Ward's has had injuries.
Yes.
He has given up his catch rate's 46.7%, which is good.
That is good.
But the fact, mate, every time the guy catches the ball against him in the other part of the percentage,
Yep.
it's 17 yards, which is not good.
No.
But it comes down to the fact that whether or not Brandon Allen look, we all know Cortland Sutton's going to get his targets.
Yes, he is.
They're not going to all of a sudden say, "Oh my God, Brandon Allen's out. We can't throw him the ball anymore."
Yeah.
He's going to get his targets, but it's the quality of the targets that he gets, and we have no idea what they're going to be.
Yes.
I could have put Keenan Allen in again this week. I put him in last week, which was worked out for me. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to put in low picking fruit, but at number 24, Terry McLaurin up against Buffalo, who's the number 5 against wide receivers.
Yes.
I just can't trust him, and the fact that the Bills have only allowed 2 TDs versus wide receivers, and the only team that are better than that have only allowed, I think, one touchdown to wide receivers, and that is the record-breaking this year. That's the Patriots.
Yes.
Adding to that I looked up I thought I have noticed that the weather is starting to take hold in the northern part of the US.
Is it?
It is.
Okay.
So I thought, well, maybe wide receivers playing up in Buffalo this time of year. I'm going to have a look at the weather.
Okay, that's a fair call.
Mate, high wind warning for Sunday.
Ooh.
Gusts of up to 65 miles per hour.
What's that in kilometres? A lot.
And 100?
It would be too.
I think it's 100. Is it
Yeah.
65 miles an hour 100?
It-
If you drive on the road 65 miles an hour in US, is
Is that 100?
case?
It could be, you know. Google.
So no roof.
What?
Hey, I'm not going the guy that's mate. He's living off the deep ball at the moment. I'm not doing that.
Okay.
So unless he's playing the short game, that'd be great. If you're just running those little sort of crossing routes, fine. But I don't see those big, sort of bombs that have been finding.
No.
Because he's found himself behind the back of defences.
Yes, he has. Yeah. But that's true. Okay.
Who else have we got here?
I don't know.
And the fact that, true, you have to throw in the fact that who his quarterback's going to be this week. Haskins.
Oh, really? Is it Haskins?
Yeah, he's been taking the first team reps.
But Haskins and McLaurin played together, you realise?
Yeah, but mate, they played at a higher state where they were just so far superior than most teams they played against.
Yes.
They pretty much did what they want.
Yeah.
That isn't happening now. This is the NFL.
Yeah, it is the NFL.
That shit doesn't go on.
Yep.
Okay, wide receivers that are in. I put Robbie Anderson.
Oh.
Well, no Xavier Howard on IR.
Yes.
Miami ranked number 24 against wide receivers. Mate, he only needs one big play. But then I thought about it and I've gone, how about we throw in Thomas and Crowder in that with him? I reckon you pretty much safely start all three of them. And even Ryan Griffin.
Ryan Griffin.
Tight end.
Yes, tight end, not the quarterback.
Mate, and really, you could go into the week thinking that any one of them could put up numbers. Really, couldn't you? Against Miami.
Yes, against Miami, yes.
You could start any of them and go, mate, I've got a shot here of putting up some points.
Yes.
So Robbie Anderson was my pick, but then again, I've also written down Thomas and Crowder.
Yep.
You could start all three. You could just start all of them against Miami.
They're flyers, obviously, but yeah, okay.
Okay.
All right.
And look, and Anderson's targets have been good, 7, 8, 8 and 6.
Let's go to...
Number 40, wide receiver in, Chris Conley.
Nice.
Up against Houston, 30.
Nice. Oh, I've got to do the... Oh, mustache.
You look a bit like what's that game? Mario.
Yes.
Yeah, Mario.
Either Andy Reid or Mario.
Yes. 32nd against wide receivers, giving up 43.11 fantasy points. Houston have given up 13 TDs to wide receivers, which is the most in NFL. They are second most in yards at 1,541, and they are second most in receptions to wide receivers.
And he's had a couple of good weeks, gee.
He has. D.D. Westbrook, neck injury. DJ Chark showed up hasn't practiced for two days in a row.
Really?
With a quad.
Wow. I didn't know that.
He's had good weeks back-to-back. Has Chris Conley with a 13.3, 83 yards and 103 yards, 1 TD, 20.3 fantasy points last week.
Very nice. Okay. Toit
out. This is probably like your... Oh, sorry.
What?
You'll get back on that fitness thing, won't you?
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Yes.
Mark Andrews, who's the number 7 tight end at the moment.
Yes.
For this week.
He's got a tough defense he's up against.
He's up against the
this
Patriots,
week.
who are number 1 against tight. They're probably not number 1 against everybody, to be honest.
Oh, they might be. Yeah.
And to be... Mate, you look at playing the Patriots, you go, am I starting anybody against the Patriots? And look, to be in all honesty, this is going to be the Patriots' biggest test this year.
It is.
With the first real test,
yes,
isn't it?
It is. It is their first
offense
real test.
and defensively.
Yeah.
Against a team that can score.
Yes.
And a team that can
in
defend.
lots of ways. Yes.
So I just think that they're going to make him throw the ball. Mm-hmm. They know where he's going to go. Mark Andrews has been one of his best targets.
Yeah.
They don't want him to run. So I just get a feeling that Mark Andrews is a gut thing this week.
Yep.
He might get a few yards, but I don't know if he's going to give you those points that you're looking for.
Okay.
Is more the
Sounds
point.
good. And in
Darren Fells
oh, nice.
up against Jacksonville. He's
been getting a lot of
He's
targets.
a number 8 tight end at the moment.
That's incredible.
Mate, you grabbed him off the waiver wire.
Yeah.
Mate, he's a blocking tight end who's...
Not anymore.
No, not anymore.
No.
No DD. And the thing is that Fells and Deshaun Watson have a little bit of chemistry going. Like
Yes.
we saw with a touchdown where Watson got kicked in the head.
Yes.
And just threw it. And he threw it to a point where he knew Fells would be.
Yeah.
And that's what they have at the moment.
Yep.
So 5 out of the last 7 games, he's had 15.9, 16, 12.9 and 23.8 fantasy points.
Wow.
A couple of other guys I looked at was maybe Blake Jarwin this week up against the Giants. He scored in the first week, as did Witten. He's another one.
Yep.
And Ryan Griffin, obviously he's going up against Miami, so let's just beat the living bejesus out of them when they're on the ground. Let's kick them and...
Kick them while they're down.
Yes.
Well done, G.
Okay, done.
Done. Under 1 hour and a half.
That's not good. We've got to work on this.
You know, not too bad. When did I drop the Raiders? Man, beginning of this year, in the off-season, I was allowed to drop the Raiders, wasn't I?
We don't talk about it, Zach.
Ethically? No. Doesn't get mentioned. They were dark times.
AJ
So-
has just hidden your question.
Yeah, I did, yeah. I quickly just trashed it.
He's not
So,
happy about it.
yeah, that's right. Hey, G, we're done.
So how's your beer gone down before we finish the pod?
Very nice. I liked mine.
Was it okay?
Yeah.
Organic?
Organic. Yep.
Brilliant.
Lager. Organic lager. It's very nice.
Free love and all that.
Yep.
Organic. And it was good.
Drained the last little bit and all done.
My
Yes.
gin was good.
Your gin was good, but your other one wasn't.
That sucked.
That's a shame.
If you're into... How does anybody drink
A dry cider, though.
a dry cider?
Yeah.
I'll read the label a bit more next time. All right, let's go. Let's wrap this puppy up.
All right. Thank you, everybody that joined us. Thank you, everybody that's tuned in and listening. We always appreciate it. What?
Of course we do.
And on behalf of G and myself, and what am I putting on the end of this, G? I don't have it yet. You're going to give it to me. Okay.
Another little tune.
Another little tune on the audio version. Yeah. All right. But on behalf of G and myself, thank you for tuning in, listening. We really appreciate it. And till next week, hope you get some wins on the board. I hope I get some wins on the board. Catch you later. Now that we're talking about all the players we whiffed on, I feel like having some more gin.
I'm having a good year.
Yeah.
Except in the leagues that I have to show my face.
Yeah, that's right.
Not good.
See you, Zach. Cheers, mate. And see
Thanks,
you.
Zach.
Well, Ganley went to bed a while ago and others who have been quiet. But thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. And till next time, catch you later.
I remember when I was a kid, playing with my G.I. Joe. Well, he sure could fight, but he didn't look right with the bare spot under his nose. So I took my black magic marker, scribbled down a work of art. Right above his lip, man, he sure looked hip. That's where my fashion sense got its start. Well, then one day the hormones hit me. Hair sprouted all over the place. I didn't understand, but I made a plan for the dead center of my face. So I trimmed it up and got my first girlfriend. She said, "You're cute, but you look like trash." I said, "Buy me a razor and you might feel a taser if you try to take away this class." Baby, don't hate my mustache. Come on now, give it a try. The way it grows on me, well, I guarantee you'll be swinging with the coolest guy. Baby, don't hate my mustache, the best kept secret alive. I know it ain't the 80s, but baby, just maybe we could make a little compromise. Well, you know it worked for Burt Reynolds and Tom Selleck on Magnum P.I. And Wyatt Earp was a total jerk, but he drove